Alright, everyone, welcome back to my channel, Bricks by Lord, Lord. Today's review is actually a set that just came out earlier this past year in January 1st. It's this set right here, the double spin. It's the Spinjitzu double pack, Dragon Spinjitzu double pack, and this set came with a total of 186 pieces in retail for $20, and also when I was at the Lego store earlier today, when I got this set in the Zane, the small Zane mech, these two have doubled their they have doubled their insider points. So make sure to get so many sets if you miss them. You should probably do it now since they're the points the insider points have doubled, and it will get you extra points if when you buy your set, and it will happen for whatever set you get. And also, and yeah, that's another thing to talk about later, but today I just want to talk about the main set. It's actually a double spin juicy pack, and this is actually for Aaron and Ward Waz, and also I'm going to give you another comparison with another spinner, which I do have, but this came from the Arc Dragon of Focus, which was a March set, and the only difference about this terrain is its detail for the Forbidden 5, and also this does use the same base for the spinner, just in the same transparent red pieces from the ward was. I believe his names RAS, and I think the same design of the spinner is fine for Drakes to do shatter spin, and this was actually the last of the spinner to get, but actually this was my first spinner that I got in March, so I'm not going to be launching this one because I want to keep this one aside for now. But let's get back to the main set. If you have a two-player, like for example, this is a two-player. If you have two players, you can battle each other or a friend. Unfortunately, there's only one of me, so I'm not going to show you that. So the goal is when you try, you gotta give them a push to make them spin like this, and also eventually these pieces will come off and it will determine whether you were the winner or the loser of the tournament. Like for example, no one win this time, so it's a draw. And also, if a minifigure falls off of this, falls out of the spinner, that means it still declares who's the winner or the loser. Like sometimes when Aaron has one or two arms out, unfortunately he will fall out, and that will give you a disadvantage to your opponent. Like for example, Lord Waz is Aaron's opponent, but again, he's supposed to be Aaron's master. Because according to Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 3 Part 1 and Part 2 kind of. And also another thing about the spinner launcher from the Arc Dragon Focus is compared to the main regular gimmicks, they do have equips to add onto the weapons, where the one used to keep the detail for the Forbidden 5. This one doesn't have any equips onto any of the weapons. That's disadvantaged for the Forbidden 5 not to have side quips onto the weapons, well compared to Aaron and Wardwaz launchers do. Then that's it for the spinners, or except for also this is also my first getting this piece of Trans Yellowish Orange. And the spinner's still the same, but I'm not going to show you this. Actually, we're a quick shot look at the spinner real quick, because it is the same design as the one used for Drakes to do shadow spin. And then that's it for that. And then there is the main side build in this set, and it's this little, it's supposed to be a small little battle arena for, like for example, gonna move on Waz out here, and I'm gonna test Aaron right here to demonstrate this. Oh, come on. Oh no, that didn't work. That defeated Aaron. Oh, by the way, if you don't know his name, I believe his name's Aaron. It's spelled Arin. There goes. Well, kind of. I got a piece off. I got this golden crown piece. So actually, this is the only set that comes in gold. Also, when the spinner hit the thingy, actually did me made one piece fall off, which is Ward Waz's hammer, and also real quick, Ward Waz's hammer is actually one of the Source Dragon icons. It's for Source Dragon of Strength, and also during the time of season 3, part 2, I'm not going to talk about much, except for the real short trailer on YouTube for short trailer on YouTube where short intro for this in the show where Waz and Aaron and Sora go to the underworld to get another Source Dragon icon, and Waz succeeds and he gets another Source Dragon icon, but he didn't use Sora, but he used some random dude to get the second Source Dragon icon, which is a white bone cutter sword. And also, before when World Wars was going to leave the Underworld, he gets some new armor. And I wish we got that figure now for when we get to Season 3 Part 2 sets, but unfortunately we're not getting that figure. But maybe later down the road probably for Dragon's Rising. Oops. And then, yep, and that's the side build of this set. And then there's also the look of, this is actually Aaron, his name's Arin, and he does get extra weapon. Then that's it for the main part of the set, and then also taking a look at the minifigures. Here's the new Storm Suit Aaron, and again, this figure originates from the jet for Aaron in War Wars RAS, and again, this is the cheaper way to get him in this herd, and this is actually our first Aaron to go to be a first ninja to join side with the villain of the t-shirt, which was World Wars the last season, and now that World Wars is Aaron, and Aaron Erin, which is his master now, and then I wish, and I hope we get more suits of Aaron and his villain suit, and more villain suits in the future. And then the last minifigure in the set is actually a reuse minifigure of Ward Ross, and I'm not going to complain about getting an extra of him because this is actually the cheaper way to get him, because he originates from $150 set and a $250 set from the last year's Summer Wave, which was 2024, and it's a great to get to a race for children to get him, and also in the jet that comes with him in Aaron, and then yep, and also the main Sesame's Aaron. His name's Aaron Arin, and Raz RAS. He gets this sort sword that the Wolfmask Warriors use in last season, and then yep, and then that's it for the main and that's it for the set, and then yep. Oh, and also if you see my YouTube channel, I do have another video coming out soon, which is talking about the small Zane mech. And also, do you want to see any of the summer Ninjago sets when they come out August 1st? And then also my subscribers, stop unsubscribing to me. I need more subscribers and also thank you for getting me this far, and then yep, and I'll see you guys next time on Bricks by Lord. LOL. R-D. Oh, and also the spinner came in the Arc Dragon Focus, which was $100. And then, yep, and I'll see you guys next time on Bricks by Lord. Lord.